Yeah, so it's games that already came out already. Whoa! What? $700? Nah, not for those differences. Available November 7th this year. Okay, good. $699. Let me let this play through, because maybe it's gonna say minus $200. What is going on, everyone, and welcome back to the Ghouls Gaming and Tech channel. We've been away for a little bit. We've been gone away for like a week. But anyways, I think I missed something because the PS5 Pro got announced. And I usually get the Pro version of whatever console that comes out that I get for the PlayStation. And I heard there was some controversy around this for some reason. I think I missed something. We're gonna watch this trailer real quick that Sony put out about the PS5 Pro and see what all the hubbub was about. But I guess we missed something. If you're new to the channel and you enjoy this content, by the end of the video, hit that subscribe button. It's definitely appreciated. And if you're new or returning, make sure to hit that like button. It's definitely appreciated. It helps the channel out, and it's the best way that I and YouTube knows you guys enjoy this kind of content. So,
hi, I'm Mark Cerny. I'm excited
to
be here to talk about
the
newest.
You know who he looked like real quick? Y'all see that movie Master of Disguise? He looks like the guy you want to be the master of disguise. I want to be the master of disguise. Look it up. I digress.
Your console lineup. PlayStation 5 Pro.
Yeah.
How it advances gaming technology. But first, I want to take just a minute to look at what we put in the original PlayStation 5 and how.
Nah, we don't care about that. So at the end of this, I'm going to do a little quick comparison, just the stats on one page, so we don't have to listen to this guy. So him talking about the current PS5, that's fine. I don't really care. I'm sure they're going to show some comparisons in this video. Yeah, I usually put it in fidelity if I'm not playing online, and then performance if I'm playing online.
These modes might also have enhanced detail or
ray tracing.
But the games only run at 30 frames per second. The visuals can be choppier, and the controls less responsive.
That don't look choppy to me. That looks fine to me.
Frame rate and interactivity, typically choosing to run 60 frames per second.
Oh, let's pause this real quick. So they're comparing the PS5 fidelity versus performance ray tracing for this Ratchet and Clank game. I mean, I'm trying to really notice the difference. I mean, I guess the colors are a little bit less punchy in the performance ray tracing, but they look the same to me. Like, when I put my game in performance mode, the graphics, they're still fine. Like, I don't really notice too much of a drop off. I know there is some difference. I'm not trying to say that there's no difference. Offline games, fidelity. Online games, I usually just do performance.
By reducing the graphical detail until those frame rates can be achieved.
Yeah, you clearly see a difference right there.
When asked to decide on a mode, players are choosing performance about 3/4 of the time. Removing that decision, or at least narrowing that divide, is one of the key targets for PlayStation 5 Pro.
Okay.
To give players the graphics
Are we getting 60 FPS for fidelity?
Players typically prefer. To do that, PS5 Pro substantially improves over PlayStation 5 in 3 ways.
3 ways.
Here's
Tell
what
me.
We call the big 3.
Bro, this ain't the NBA. This ain't the NBA, bro. You talking about big threes. This ain't the NBA. A larger GPU, advanced ray tracing, and AI-driven upscaling. What does that mean? AI-driven upscaling. How is any of this AI? Let's listen.
First, we made the GPU much larger and increased the speed of the memory it uses.
Okay, that's good.
That's up to 45% faster.
That's good.
Second, we made major upgrades to the ray tracing, taking a streamlined and accelerated approach that allows calculation of the rays at double or even triple the speeds of PlayStation 5.
Okay, that's good, I guess. I like ray tracing. Ray tracing is good, but the PS5's performance already is really good, so I guess they're making it even better.
PlayStation Spectral Super Resolution, or PSSR for short.
Pisser!
PSSR analyzes the game images pixel by pixel and can add an extraordinary amount of detail.
So it adds detail on top of the
games.
Okay, so it's okay. So fidelity mode getting 60 frames. That's pretty good. I need that cuz now I can play my online games in fidelity mode. Wait, does that mean performance mode is going to get even higher than 60 frames?
has huge amounts of detail and targets a super smooth 60 frames per second.
So this is fidelity mode.
Let's compare this to the fidelity mode on PS5, which is only running at 30 frames per second and is therefore much.
Yo, I swear they are purposely making this look choppy like this, because that game doesn't look like, I'm visually seeing it look choppy in fidelity mode on the current PS5. It doesn't look like that when I'm playing. And I can catch some frames dropping, you know, but it don't look like that. Like they slowed that down, bruh. Ain't no way.
This goal of delivering almost fidelity-like graphics at performance frame rate has been achieved for a broad set of titles, including Marvel's Spider-Man 2.
I mean, from what they're showing, you can clearly see a difference how they're showing it.
We can see that PS5.
But I don't know if they're manipulating what they're showing to say, hey, there's this really big difference. I don't know if they're manipulating that footage.
Another way to compare the two consoles is to look at PS5 Pro versus Performance mode on PS5, both of which target 60 frames.
Yeah, let's look at this performance.
What we see here is a difference in detail. PS5 Pro is much sharper and crisper than PS5.
Okay, so yeah, the signs are a little bit blurry on the regular PS5, and the foliage and all that stuff, it's a little bit out of focus. So I can see that. Is it just one option, one performance option or one visual option for the new PS5 Pro that encompasses fidelity and performance? Performance ray tracing. I'm not gonna lie, both of these look pretty good to me. Like, I'm not noticing too much, if any, difference. That's tough, because this literally looks like a copied image. It looks the same to me.
Distant details are much clearer.
Okay, so I mean, if you zooming in, you're gonna see like some stuff, but you're not zooming in like that on your game. There's not a zoom option. I mean, there's photo mode, but you're not zooming in like this as you're playing. You're just playing regular. So that stuff that's in the distance will stay in the distance. I don't know.
Marvel's Spider-Man 2 is
Okay, I know this is BS right here. Let me get this. I know this is BS. This one right here in particular. Spider-Man 2 looks amazing on the regular PS5. It looks amazing. Yeah, they're showing it in performance mode. I think most people play PS5 or Spider-Man in fidelity mode. I don't know how many, or they have a ray tracing mode too. I think it's like performance ray tracing. That mode looks amazing. So if you're playing in performance ray tracing on your PS5 that you have now, how much better is it gonna look on the PS5 Pro? I mean, certain things you're to the human eye, you're not gonna be able to catch. Like, I feel like they're making it more blurry on purpose. It doesn't look like this. Like, I think that game looks amazing.
Remarkable improvement to the games. On PS5 Pro, we can see increased sharpness to the graphics or smoother and more responsive gameplay. This is the big three.
Horizon Forbidden West, another game that already looks amazing on the standard PS5. How much better is this going to look on the PS5 Pro? This is an offline game. I play this on fidelity mode or resolution mode. It already looks great.
As well as to the hair and the skin in cinematics.
I mean, yeah, it all looks good, but this is what the game already looks like to me. It looks good. I love this game.
Allowing not only for better reflections and a greater variety of...
I will say, for this game in particular, the picture modes on there could be blended a little bit better. They have a balance, they have performance ray tracing. I believe they have a resolution or fidelity one. I wish that, like, on this game in particular, I know for a fact, I can tell you for a fact, in the resolution mode or fidelity mode, you definitely see a drop in frames. It's so annoying. Like, it looks better, but as soon as you start moving, you see the choppiness, and I hate it. I wish there was a mode to blend that more seamlessly. Even balance is still a little bit choppy, and the visuals aren't that great. So if I can get better visuals with performance for this game in particular, that would be nice. Would I buy a whole new console just for this game only? No, I would not do that, but this would be a very valid example of the performance of the PS5 Pro being able to assist in a game like this.
surfaces. but also for further realism in the casting of shadows. I hope you've enjoyed this run-through of the technology behind PlayStation 5 Pro. Simply put, it's the most powerful console we've ever built, and a worthy
as it should be.
PS5 family.
We're not going to deal with that copyright music. So this is the console. I would imagine it's going to look pretty similar. You got some vents on the side. Alright. That looks good to me. I like it. I mean, it's similar. There's no disc drive on this. This is a digital copy. This is a digital one. How much is the disc one? They're just repeating the games now. Are we going to get a new reveal? Okay, Hogwarts Legacy. It does look great on this, I will say. It looks great, but yeah, so it's games that already came out already. Whoa! November... What? Wow! $700? Bro, are you... $700? Bruh, and that's the disc version. Where's the, I mean, that's the digital version. Where's the disc version? November 7th is available. Great, it's available this year. Y'all want $700 for this PS5 Pro that you can barely tell the difference, and there's no new games on it that are strictly optimized for this console. Wait, am I reading this wrong? I need to look this up. Am I reading this wrong? Available November 7th this year. Okay, good. $699. Let me let this play through, because maybe it's gonna say minus $200. Vertical stand sold separately. Why? The vertical stand came with this one. Why do we gotta pay for that extra? You're already charging me extra. How much was this PS5? Wasn't this like $499 or something? $479? $500. This was $200 more. Nah, not for those differences. This should be $100 more. $499, $599. Maybe I'm missing something. Okay, we are on GamesRadar.com. Here we go. We got the PS5 Slim versus the PS5 Pro. Give me the regular. Okay, it's the same thing. All right, so CPU, AMD Ryzen 8 core, 16 thread. Okay, that's the same. GPU. Well, they showed the GPU. Well, they didn't say exactly. They just said it was faster. They didn't say exactly what it was. So, okay, that's unknown. The RAM, 16 gigabytes. Okay, at 448. Okay, this is the same. Storage. If this is true, I hope this is true. If the storage is from 825 gigabytes SSD to 2 terabytes, that's huge. I mean... You're getting a whole nother terabyte. You didn't even have a terabyte at first. You had to buy the external SSD, which I had to buy to get more storage. But you're getting up to a terabyte and then another terabyte. Okay, so that's big to me. Would I buy that for storage alone? Or is it worth it for storage alone? Maybe, but I have the external SSD, which ended up costing me like $100 extra bucks. So I guess this is a trade-off. Yeah, so if this was $499 and the external storage that I had to put in here for another, I think it was a terabyte, I paid like $100 for that. So $499, $599, so $600. But this came with a stand. Okay, something's still not adding up. Okay, the output 4K, 120 hertz, HDMI 2.1, 4K 100 2.1, 8K. Again, there's been a whole thing about 8K displays. Are you really going to notice up to 8K worth of goodness to your eye? Probably not. So that's kind of irrelevant. 4K is the sugary sweet spot that I like to stay at. Okay, Wi-Fi 6. This is Wi-Fi 7. Again, that's the difference of 4G and 5G. Like, are you really going to notice that much of a difference? These companies can throttle down your connection at any point. So Wi-Fi 6 and Wi-Fi 7, you know, take that with a grain of salt. The dimensions are a little bit bigger. Okay. Or at least the height is a little bit taller. That's about it. And then the price, $500, $700. Pre-orders will launch September 26th, but there are plenty of PS5 accessories to check out. I don't know. I'm still up in the air. I need to do a little bit more research. Hopefully they announce a new game that's going to be on here. If you really pay attention to the fine details of what this is about, is it worth the $200 uptick in price? You're getting 2 terabytes of storage over the 825, which is great. You can play up to 8K as far as visual quality, but you have to have a display that will allow that. And will you really notice it? Maybe not. No new games that were announced for this PS5 Pro, but there are going to be new games in the future that are going to be compatible with this, and obviously you want the best out of it. And if you can play just one mode or one performance mode or resolution mode that has 60 frames per second and up to 120, that's huge as well. You're not having that drop off, so online games will look even better. You don't have to sacrifice resolution for performance, so that's huge as well. And I guess just all around it's supposed to be a lot snappier and faster. I think it's probably worth the buy, but you have to do the research. You know, you got to really look into it to know like if it is worth that, because this is kind of pushing into PC quality or performance, and it's on a console, so that's pretty huge. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. Should I pre-order this, and are you pre-ordering this? Let me know. Thank you guys for tuning in. Hit that like button, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.